Good evening, everybody. I welcome you again to this platform. My name is Favor. I'm a relationship expert. And today we were supposed to look at a topic that has to do with you choosing your partner. But so many questions have been coming with regards to rape. So I just want to quickly talk about it before we start coming in with our questions. So once again, I welcome you. Well, let's talk about rape. There are so many things going on around now. It's so hot. Everything about rape now is just like fire. Everybody is saying one thing or the other. But putting it in a plain word, rape is sex without consent. That's just a simple word when it comes to rape. When we are talking about rape, rape is what I call sex without consent. When you go into it, and it's when we are talking about consent, is everything when it comes to sex. That is the person you wish to have sex with. That person too must always want to have sex with you. It's a two-way thing. If it's not like that, that is rape. See, sexual consent must be a voluntary and free choice for the two of you. If that choice is not there, then there is a problem. See, if a person is unconscious, if that person is asleep, if the person is drunk, if the person has been drugged, see, that person is not able to give consent. Meaning that since there is no consent, the result of that sexual act is rape. But you know something? Some countries require that it goes beyond the issue of consent. That it must involve violence, it must involve force, torture, physical stuff. That until they see mark on that person, or maybe the person has been brutally affected or something, that is when they can look at it and consider it to be, a rape incident. But, however, violence or no violence, a sexual assault has been committed, and sexual assault is illegal. But it depends on it depends on different countries with different rules. But when it comes to rape, it's illegal, it's bad, it's not good. But the most terrible thing about rape is this. It has a profound emotional, physical, and psychological impact on the victim. It's not that after the rape or sexual assault, the person is just being affected physically. It goes beyond that. Emotionally, the person is being affected. Psychologically, mentally, the person is being affected. And before they can get themselves back, or some won't even be able to. And to some, many even in the process, they lose their life. Look at the case of Uwa. Now everybody is justice for Uwa. Now another one came up again, justice for Barakat. Another one came up again, justice for Tina. People are dying as a result of rape. And those are the ones that are coming out. Those are the ones that we heard about. So many. In Europe last year, they said there were like 9 million females that were raped. When Europe is talking about 9 million, what will be the number in West Africa? Then what will be the number in Africa? What will be the number in Nigeria? And the most terrible thing, this COVID-19 has made matters worse. The lockdown didn't help people. Men before, they have their side chicks. Or maybe they visit a clubhouse, or they visit the hotels, prostitute centers, or all that. Before they could leave the house, go to all those places to meet ladies. But now they lock them down for like 2 months. Something they've been practicing for over 10 years. Now you lock them down for 2 months. They will start looking for alternative. So it made the number of rape cases to increase. Some people will just enter, especially those that are living in, those houses where there will be so many rooms in the same house. They will just leave their room, enter into the next room and rape the children there. And it's getting worse and worse and more terrible every day. But the thing is this, the saddening part of this is this. God bless you for those that are joining. Thank you for joining the program. The most saddening thing is this. There's the case of one lady, Wanda Ebe. He started experiencing abuse from the age of 6. The first time was from a nanny. Then it goes on and on like that. But he said something. He said she never knew that rape cases can be reported to the police. And so many people too, they are not having the knowledge that, rape cases can be reported. They believe that it's just like that. It has happened, it has happened. There's, apart from making it known to my family and all that, there's nobody I can report to. So they have it inside of them, nobody to talk to, nobody to tell. They are not even aware that rape is a criminal offense. So it's something now, and I really thank God that yes, it's coming out really more now, and people are getting to know that it's something that you can pursue and get justice for. Then another thing is this. Even when you now decide that I want to pursue the rape case, the most saddening thing is that rape cases, they have limited, they are rarely tried in the court because they will never get there. It's only, you will get to hear about rape cases that are popular like this, Justice for Hua, that is known all over, Justice for Baraka, that yes, all over. But the silent ones, especially when you don't have money, it will die. So rape cases, there's chances of having that case tried in the court. Even if you try it, often the cases are dropped along the way. And you know why? We have something. It's a general knowledge. It's a general knowledge that it's all over. Number one, when you take, I'm speaking for my country now, Nigeria. When you take cases like that to the police station, number one, they will extort you. The money that you will even pay, even as a victim, will make so many people, that's why so many people are running. I'm a victim, then I will now start spending money. Then they will now take that victim to a private clinic where the victim will start spending money again. Then apart from that, apart from the police extortion, when you get, there are some cases that we have that when you even get to the police station, before you know it, officers, police officers, they themselves, they will rape you before you leave the police station. There are some cases like that. On and on, so many things that are discouraging people for pursuing the rape case. Then another thing is, many believe that consent may be justified in certain circumstances. That yes, you didn't give your consent, but the clothes that you were wearing at that time were sort of revealing. They could see your lap, your bust, your breasts were open, you were naked, half naked and all that. So that was it. So So, and with all that, you are the one that were actually calling them. And so that was why they raped you. So it's like they justify the consent with certain circumstances. Some people will say that, yes, you are the one that voluntarily went to the house of that guy. So what do you expect? You went there yourself. So it's like you've given your consent. Some will say, it's like you were at the wrong place at the wrong time. So that was why it happened. So we can't pursue the case, you know. See, what you are doing is that you are making yourself to be a rape apologist. See, it is high time we stop victim blaming. Let's face the fact. They've been raped. Someone has been hurt. At the same time, you are putting more on that same person. Fine. The deed has been done. Stop victim blaming. One thing you must realize that it is high time that we respect the word no. No is no. If someone is saying no, let that no be no. Even if the woman is married and is telling the husband no, let the husband respect that no at that time. You can now come back and understand yourself, but let your no be no. Let everybody respect that no. And you know, some people will come up with, the thing is, they lack, well, majority people generally, we don't have trust. They will say that, yes, they don't really believe that person is making up that story. He's making up the story because she wants to tarnish the image of the man. She wants to get money from that guy. That's why she's tarnishing the image. That's why she's bringing up that story. And that is why so many rape cases goes under the carpet. That, oh no, she didn't do it. That highly placed guy, he didn't do it. That lady just wants to come and tarnish his image. Someone coming out to say that, yes, I've been raped. In Nigeria, that will have a culture that they can stigmatize anything at any time, it is not easy. So if someone is coming up and saying that, yes, I've been raped, please let us give that person a benefit of doubt. It is not easy. Then another thing is, in Nigeria, the penalty for rape is 14 years. But go and do a good research. So many rape cases that even were able to get to the court, maybe 4 years, 2 years. Some were even they were even set free. That they couldn't get any case from this. Please, this must stop. It's high time this must stop. But you know, someone said something. The person said, I read it on the internet, and the woman was saying that, let me tell you something. When I was growing up, my mother taught me as a female that you must learn how to greet, you must learn how to sweep, you must learn how to cook, you must learn how to clean the house. And every time my mother training me like that, she will be saying, so that you will know how to do this when you get to your husband's house. You must know how to respect people. You must know how to spread the bed. You must know how to... She kept on training and teaching me. Every food, she would say, come to the kitchen, come and look at this. You must know how to do this. For me too, that was the training. For every female, we get that training, even from day one. You can't sit like that. You must sit well. You must close your legs together, put your legs together. You must do this. You must dress like this. As a female, you must walk like this. Then you must be able to greet people very well. You know, so that you will know how to greet your in-laws and all that, respect them. Then when you want to open the door with respect. They have so many trainings and teaching for females. When you finish taking your bath, you must cover yourself. When you finish taking your bath, clean the bedroom and all that, you know. So many cleaning and all that at home when you were growing up. At a stage when you are going out, they will tell you don't come back after 6. You must, you know, walk with dignity. You are a female. You must take care of yourself and all that. When you start your menstruation, they will call you in. Let me give you some teaching. Now you started menstruating. You must be careful with guys. You must this. They will give all those training. But my question is, and that was the question that woman was asking too. Please, who is training the boys? We are so focused in training the girls. Who is training the boys? We leave them. They are boys. They are not supposed to cook. They are boys. They will sleep and wake up anytime. They are boys. They are not supposed to sweep. They are boys. They are not supposed to do this. We are not supposed to talk to them. It's only the female that should do all the chores. It's only this. It's only that. And these are the results that we are seeing now. Some of them those that are even married, that are molesting and being abusive at home, you are not cooking well. You didn't cook it on time. You didn't wash my clothes. Where were you? And they will start beating their wife. The question is, before you got married, who was doing those things? Were you not? You were the ones doing those things by yourself when you were living alone. Why can't you continue doing them now? You now put all the responsibility on the woman, and she not being able to do it, you will start beating her. Please, for those that are still growing up, for parents, please, as we are training and teaching the females, let us teach and train the male too. These are the results of our training when it comes to the male, when it comes to the boys. These are the results. Going after girls, raping them all around. Not being satisfied with what they have. You know, the most annoying thing is when you see some rape cases and you see that some of them are married men when they have their wives at home. And you know, some people, you know, the rape apologists, they will say, what is she doing in his house? What is she doing in his room? And all that, they will start saying, putting blame on the victim. Let me tell you something. For children, the little ones, teenagers that are being raped, go and do a good research. Because I just want to talk about it a little bit today. I won't go much into it. But go and do a good research. 80% of children and teenagers that are being raped are raped by known people. Maybe their uncle, maybe their brother's friend, maybe their dad, maybe their dad's friend, maybe someone known to them. That when the person is coming nearer, they are not really afraid of that person. It's like it's the usual, you know, playing and all that with that person, nothing happening. There's a story of another lady in Lagos here, and they have a family friend, so the children used to play together. Even sometimes the children sleeps, you know, they sleep with this family this week, sleep with that family the next week. So the boy of this family, of family A, is serving. The boy of family B, because his own course was 5 years, he still had 1 year in school, so he is still in school, but because of the COVID, everybody's at home. So they came visiting, and then the boy of family A went to work. He is serving, so he went to work, and the boy of family B came visiting. The father said, oh, I'm going to the office. The mother said, I want to get to the market. Okay, the two of you, no problem. They are family friends. They left them at home. They were watching TV, and that was all. The boy raped the girl, and after raping her, she used a pillow to snuff life out of her. And after doing that, he now used a sniper. He tried to put sniper in her mouth, but you know, he couldn't open the mouth. He dropped the sniper by the couch and he left. What saved the situation was that they had CCTV in that house. Unknown to the wife and unknown to the family members, the father installed that CCTV 2 days before the incident. He just said something just came to him and said, you know what, you need CCTV in this house. And that was how they went to watch CCTV, and they saw all that happened. They called this guy, and when they were, when everybody was crying and the girl is dead and all that, he too was there, and they said, come and look at this. He said, it's the devil. So please, let's stop being rape apologists. These victims, they have been affected emotionally, physically, psychologically. So we must be very careful. But just because of my time, because I want you guys to still come in with your questions. God bless you for those that are joining. I still want you to come in with your questions. I just want to round the issue of rape up like this. See, if you are a victim of rape, please, I beg you, speak out. You need help. You can't handle it alone. It is not possible. You need help. You need to speak to someone. There are so many foundations now that you can go to and you talk to them and they will help you. They will help you to get back on your feet. See, that's not the end of you. You can still make it. You can still get to where you desire to get to. So please, don't go into depression. Don't allow the devil to take over. Please speak out, look for help. And if it's like maybe you are not getting anywhere to go to, you can give me a call. Give me a call. Then we have a foundation, it's the Care People Foundation. You can get there, they will help you. Then another thing is, see, if it happens that yes, in the process you get pregnant, please don't abort. Don't destroy yourself. Like I said, there are so many foundations that can help you. But if you can't find one, just give me a call or get to the Care People Foundation. We've done it for so many people. When you have unwanted pregnancy, just get out of the scene. Don't let people see you for the next 9 months. We will take you in at the foundation, take care of you for the 9 months until you deliver your baby. We'll take care of your baby, then you go back into the society. And that is it. And when you are able to stand on your own, yes, you will start taking care of your baby. Don't abort that child. Talk to someone, let them help you. Then the last thing I will say is, see, anybody that is a victim or you've experienced sexual assault and all that, see, you need what I call deliverance. You need someone to pray for you. There's a spirit has entered into you as a result of that action. If you don't deliver yourself, if you continue like that, you will realize, go and conduct a very good research. You will realize that so many of these rape victims, they found themselves in what I call prostitution. They won't be able to stay in the marriage. They will not be satisfied with a guy. They will always want to have sex with this one, have sex with that one. So you need deliverance. Spiritually, you must be delivered. You need someone to pray for you. But as I've said, it is not the end of the world. Please, it is not the end of the world. And for those of us that are coming up as rape apologists, please let us stop. I pray that you will not be a victim. I pray that you will not be a victim. God bless you for those that are joining. Someone said, let all the human race say no to child sexual abuse. Yes. Please let us say no. and let people respect that no. And please, parents, let me add this. Let us be very careful when it comes to our little kids. If a man can rape a child of 9 months, what else? So don't look at it that my child is 3 years old, my child is 4, my child is 2. See, no child is small now. Anything can happen. And don't rule this out. So many of those men that are going into stuffs like this, they are being possessed by the devil. So they themselves, and some of them are high on drugs. So at that time that they are doing that act, they won't even feel it. And that is why you have to be very careful. Then ladies, please, don't leave your zone to go to another zone that you are not going to be protected. See, there are so many guys outside there now. They are so jobless, they are idle. So they are just looking for things to, to play around with. So if you are not careful, if a guy is telling you, come over and visit me, excuse me, stay in your parents' house. And be careful now. Don't allow money, don't allow phone, don't allow things of the world to make you to destroy your life. Everybody is shouting, justice for Hua, justice for Hua. Fine, even if we get justice for Hua, that will not bring Hua back to life. So please, let us be careful. Those of you, I put it on my, it's a post on my page. Those of you sending your child to stay with your uncle, stay with your family, stay with your friend, stay with your, you better be careful. Things are not like the same, please. Things are not like the same. God bless you. Okay, there's a question now. Is flush after a rape case a sin or precaution? Flush after a rape case? If there's a difference between what you should establish is the difference between, I'm not a medical student, but I know that if what has happened has led to you getting pregnant, please leave it. Please leave it. If immediately after the rape incident, immediately, maybe like few minutes or maybe like an hour, you were able to get yourself to the hospital, yes. Medically, they will attend to you. They will flush everything out of your system, out of your womb. You can do that immediately after the rape. But if you stayed 2 days, 3 days, 1 week, that one is a sin. But if you are being attended to medically immediately, you can flush it out. Even for a good society. And you will see some parents, immediately it happens like that, they will rush you to the hospital. And they say, please, just anything, just help us. Just clean out. There's a clear case of what's the age of this girl? Maybe 12 years old. They brought the child to the hospital. And they started the doctor took interest in the girl and started taking care of the girl, a pediatric. What do they call them? Started taking care of the child. And the child was like, respond a little bit, down a little bit. The mother was with her and the father and all that. So one day, the doctor met the woman by the reception and the woman was crying and the doctor said, what is the problem? And the woman now narrated the story to the doctor. That, well, the child, well, the doctor was now asking the woman that, come to think of it, we've tested every member of the family. None of you is having HIV. How come this girl is having this HIV problem? And the woman said she was raped at the age of 6. And it was after that they discovered that she had HIV. What about the man? They said, well, they tried to bring up a case against the man, but now the man is on the street walking freely. At the end of the day, maybe 2 days after, they said the girl now said the mother should call all her siblings, and she started talking to them. Few hours like that, she gave up the ghost. So, the right thing to do is, okay, immediately after, like I said, maybe an hour or two after, go ahead and flush it out. Let them do a thorough medical cleansing for you. But if after that, you stayed for a week, you stayed for 2 weeks, and you now discover that you are pregnant, if you do anything on that pregnancy, it's a sin. And that's the difference between the two. It's a sin if you do anything on that pregnancy. And that's one thing you must understand. And that is why immediately anything like that happens, we must take action immediately. Action immediately. And that is the cry that so many people are putting up for the police in at this time. Let's look into these cases. Don't just start blaming the victim. God bless you. There should be a strong and horrible penalty for the offenders. Yes, I agree. I was joking about it like 3 days ago when someone came up and said the penalty they should be given to all these people, the offender, is that they should just cut off the instrument that they are using. And everybody started laughing. He said, yes, when they cut it off, they will not be able to rape again. But apart from even if they are not going to do that, there must be, yes, penalty for offenders. But we are living in a country, let me say that, but it's all over the world. It's not only in Nigeria. We are living in a time whereby you can use money to buy anything. You know, immediately, especially when the offender is the son of a billionaire, a son of a diplomat, a son of a senator, the son of this, the son of that, before you know it, the case is under the carpet. You won't hear anything about it again. So, but, you know, it is not supposed to be like that. Why are some ladies shy to report? Good question. So many are shy to report because of stigmatization. Hey, Yoruba culture. Hey, before you know it, as you are walking, was that not the girl that was raped? Hey, was she not the one that was raped? Hey, look at her. She couldn't even get husband. It was because she was raped. And you know, apart from that, some ladies are shy because of their family. Family will come up and say, you want to drag the name of this family into the mud. What do you want people to say? Me, the deacon in the church. Me, this in my religion. Me, this in my office. What do you want? The lady will be so, you know, after so many things coming in, don't say it. Shut up. Don't let people hear. Don't let them know. Hey, the lady will just withdraw. And she will not be able to say anything. Then another thing is, okay, if the lady will be, the victim will be looking at it. Will they trust me? Are they going to believe me? Because I've seen so many cases, they didn't believe them. They rubbish them. Even on social media is not even helping matters. They will so much trash that person. You know, rape victims that social media won't trash. those that are dead. But if that rape victim is still alive, oh my God, social media will tear that victim into shreds, looking for one loophole or the other. But if the victim is dead, come and see social media. They will be the ones that will bring it up out. So that is why so many ladies are shy to report. And some because they will be looking at it that, will I be able to get another man to marry me? Because people will tell them. They will say that, yeah, this has happened to her. Then even if my husband said, okay, tell me what happened in your past, and I say I was raped, he will run away. So, and that's why so many are, they are afraid. They have that fear of coming out to talk. But I know that with things that are going on now, I'm sure so many people will start having the confidence to come up to talk. Why are most men getting away with rape? I've said it. Some, mostly because of money. They will buy their way out. Money, influence. Maybe they know the commissioner of police. Maybe they know the governor. Maybe they know the president. Maybe they know this. And there's something that they used to do. When there's a situation like that and it looks as if, yes, people are now, talking about it. They will now exchange the victim, they will exchange the offender for another person. And they will leave the offender to go. So many cases like that. There's even a guy that came out, the guy gave his life to Christ and he was confessing, and he said so many things like that happened when he was in the prison. That offenders that are from rich family, they will just go raid in an area, arrest maybe 1 or 2 guys, and they will bring them in, exchange them for those rich people. And that is it. So many men, most men, they are getting away with it. They are just getting, and you know why? Then another reason is we don't, Africa, we take time in believing, even our siblings, our family. When they are talking, you know how we used to do with our nose now? No, I've heard. We don't trust. There's no trust. So many marriages now, one of the major things that is lacking is trust. The husband is not trusting the wife is not trusting the husband, and that is why immediately there's no trust, there's no love. And that is why we are having problems. And that's because of that, they find it difficult to believe. Okay, so sorry, I think I'm missing out some questions. Okay, as a legal practitioner, I'm Pastor Mrs. Ma. What are we doing concerning this child sexual abuse? Because this child sexual abuse is going out of hand. Well, when we talk about child sexual abuse, honestly, it's even more than the adult one now. Number one thing, parents, shine your eye. Like I said, there's a write-up on my page. You can go and read it. Stop sending your children all around to go and stay with this one, stay with that one. Even to stay with your grandma that cannot move from her room to the parlor. You said your children should go and stay with the grandma. The children will be praying all around. In a neighborhood that they are hungry guys. Parents, shine your eye. Take care of your children. Sure you understand? They call them pedophiles. Sure you understand? The pedophile is so rampant now. The issue of pedophiles is so rampant now. Parents, shine your eyes. And please, secondly, apart from you shining your eye, start talking to your children. Teach them. In Africa, in Yoruba setting, in Nigeria. It's like, let them grow to a particular age, maybe like 15, 18, then I will start talking to them with regards to sex and all that. See, as small as they are, start explaining to them, this is your private parts, this is your public parts. You are not supposed to touch this. Nobody is supposed to touch this place. Nobody is supposed to hold you here. Anybody that do this, this is what you should do. You are not supposed to remove your clothes. You are supposed to, all those trainings, no matter how small they are, let's start giving it to them now. Let's start training our children now, both females and males. See, let me tell you, fine, rape is more when it comes to female being the victim. But let me tell you, we have males that are victims of rape too. We have rape, we have big aunties that are molesting boys of 5 or 6. So please, let us start giving them, good teaching. Let's train them physically and let's train them spiritually. Then number 3 is this. Have a good relationship with your children. A relationship to the extent that they can tell you anything. Put in them that they should not fear anything. No matter the threat. No matter what the person is saying, that I will kill you. If you tell anybody, you will die. Let your child know that, yes, you can tell me anything. Make it known to your child that, you know what, speak out. Tell me anything. I am ready to listen. I will not beat you, just tell me. If you can establish that communication with your child, you will always be in the know. Because they won't want you to know. There's this this lady, what's her name again? Wanda Hebe. She said the first time she tried reporting the case, the nanny took a bowl of hot water and poured it on her. And when the parents came, she said, it's accident, it was an accident, that this and that. She said she couldn't go to school for like a year. And when it happened the next time, and she wanted to, report again, he said, something worse will come upon you. So because of that fear, she couldn't speak out. See, no matter what, make it known to your child that, see, it is better that we get, me and you, we experience the pain and the hurt together than you alone. So no matter what they are trying to do to you, shall you understand? Let it be the two of us. So tell me what is going on. Do you understand? And for what the government can do, well, now that the rape cases is all out now, government are trying. They are bringing up so many adverts, notice, keep your child, child speak out. Then there are some people going around schools now. Shall you understand? There are some people going around schools talking to children. Like our foundation too, we do that too. We go to like all these primary schools and all that. We talk to children so that, knowledge is power. Then one thing the government is doing now, they brought in the issue of forensic. So when you go into things like that, shall you understand? Don't think that you will be able to escape it. They will trace you. Now they are bringing up some things, they can trace you. So you have to be very careful. So, and some other things, but because of my time, let me just answer this question. A lady was being sexually assaulted by her uncle. And the lady reported it to her mom, but she wasn't believed. She didn't believe. And no member is ready to believe what to do when you are being sexually assaulted by someone close, and no member is ready to believe you, and there is no way you can afford contact with these folks. Speak out. Move out of your family and speak out. speak to, you can go to your, if you can go to the pastor of your church and tell the pastor of your church. Go to other family members and tell them. At least one person will believe you. And when they see that, yes, your story is constant and you are saying it and you are saying it and saying it, at a time, they will start believing you. And the issue of you avoiding the contact, my dear, it's your life. So you just have to look for a way to do it. I know some people, there's a story of a girl that she was being assaulted by the father. She kept on telling the mom. The mom said, what is wrong with you? Just shut up. Just shut up. Just shut up. Until one day, as she was like 12 years, she just packed her bag and left. She left the house and went to the neighbor's house, a woman, and that woman happened to be the principal of a school. She went to that woman's house and she explained everything to the woman. The woman didn't even bother going to the mother. The woman went to the pastor of the church and they came together to the mom and they now, and that was it. So it's to round up here. We'll meet again. So many questions. Okay. We'll meet again next week on this same platform. My phone number, because I said you can call me, my phone number is 080-50272259. You can call me, we can talk. And if there is any question you want to ask, you can ask me. I know that the Lord will help us. And like I said, if you have anybody around you that is a victim, please let the person go for deliverance. Let them pray for her or even for him. And if you have someone that the Lord will save us, and it shall be well with us. God bless you. Thank you for joining. God bless you.